Gentlemen, madness in crypto.
Madness.
Trump is pumping the market yesterday,
Pumping his coins.
pumping his coins, man. Insane pumps. ADA, freaking 60%. What a shit coin. XRP, Solana, 30%. What the F is going on, Jomo? What the F?
I mean, it's a classic Trump, announcement. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make an ADA XRP in Solana Reserve probably," and then he elaborated. He said, "Yeah, of course, Bitcoin and ETH are gonna be, and some other coins, stuff like that, man." He's insane, man. I look, he probably bought the shit out of these coins. His son has like a fund, a big crypto fund. Probably his son like, "Hey, Papi, I bought ADX or P and Solana, send them." And Trump is like, "Yeah, we're probably gonna say," and and now they're taking profits, the mofos, man. But laughs aside. And by the way, hey everyone, push a like, subscribe to the channel, give us some love, ask some questions, say hi, but yeah, laughs aside, CM. Right now, this is pure fluff for me, okay? It's pure fluff because it's just Trump saying something. For this to become a reality, Trump needs to, needs the Congress, needs to pass bills, needs to, take debt, maybe sell gold to do that. He needs to act, right? Because right now he just said something. He said something, and it's Trump. Next week he can say, "You know what? We just need to investigate a little bit more." Just like, they said 2 weeks ago. Okay, we need some real action to have real continuation. Right now, yes, the market bought the idea of the reserve because we're waiting for it. The market is waiting for it. Okay, so we bought the idea, we had that pump, but we need follow through on on the United States government part. Okay, we need some follow through in the United States government part,
Yeah, if you
and
if you're
that was
talking
said.
about the bull market, yeah. But if you're talking just a pump for a couple of weeks, it can rally on this news.
Oh, maybe it can rally on the news. You mean like Bitcoin? You mean the coins? What do you
All
mean?
crypto like a fake bounce, maybe Bitcoin to new highs, some coins to new highs, and then rug pull in April.
Why can of course, look, anything can happen. I think the market isn't like, look, the market is a pricing mechanism, right? The market will price things, as it deems correctly, mainly on Bitcoin, right? Maybe ADA, less Solana, yes, the bigger caps are, they're trying to find the correct pricing for this information, okay? Um, can we create a clear trend because of a speculation? Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. If the market is buying what Trump said, it can have a continuation. But I'm looking at the flip side. We might just had a retest, a bearish retest on Bitcoin, and it can go down for a while a little bit. Maybe retest the lows, maybe a double bottom. I don't know, because it's pure speculation right now. It's all, and it's nothing new. Okay, Trump already talked about this in the past. Even though he talked about new coins, he talked about ADA, Solana instead of Bitcoin, right? So that was kind of new. The intent was kind of new. But yeah, man, what do you think?
Man, this is bullish, man. I will show the audience some bullishness, okay? CM the bear is flipping bullish now.
Yes, yeah.
Short term, I'm flipping bullish, man. It is what it is. I'll show you why. Look, we had, that was our breakdown. Again, this can still be a bearish retest, okay, guys. This can still be a bearish retest, and this was the lower high, and we're going down. Now this week we will know, because this week the follow through week, okay, after this hammer, okay, this is what we need to watch now is this candle, this weekly candle, how it will close. If it will close above 97, for me this hammer is what needed to make another leg up, okay, and I will be looking for a window of opportunity to trade altcoins for the next couple of weeks, just like we had in November, man. I'm getting filthy bullish, man. I'm getting
You're
filthy
getting
bullish.
you're getting filthy bullish.
still see bullish, man. Again, if we get the confirmation that Bitcoin is breaking back above 100K now this week, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
follow through, I believe
No,
it's
that's
gonna be.
something else. Look, I'm talking about the information right now. The information right now is that we got rejected from this trend line. Okay, if we do get rejected from this trend line, then we can still remain in this sideways action until something really happens. But if we break above $100,000, right, above this trend line and above $100,000, yeah, definitely, I think that is more confidence by market participants about this information. So I totally agree with what you're saying over here. But right now we're not above the $100,000, right? If we do get above it again and above this trend line, and we find some support over there, definitely, I think that would be more of a confidence boost by market participants, and I would be much more lenient towards continuation as per your question, right?
Yes, but don't get me wrong, guys. I'm flipping bullish short term. That means again, and I'm waiting for this confirmation. Okay, once Bitcoin break above 100K, I'm gonna be very bullish, extremely bullish short term. That means for March, maybe till April, maybe till the next peak. But what's coming after the next Bitcoin peak, I think will shock people. Will shock people because man, I'm gonna make a call here. I think this year we're gonna have the top of the ultra cycle for Bitcoin, the whole cycle for Bitcoin. From 2010, we're gonna put the top for the entire bull market for Bitcoin this year. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. So again, I'm flipping bullish now to trade, to buy altcoins, to buy breakouts. By the way, guys, we're already sharing trades in the community now for longs. If you don't like shorting, this is the time to join the community, man. You have our links below. We're going to print money, print.
Man,
If Bitcoin will start.
I only on Bitcoin I can do this, and I wanted to make sure that I don't miss upon my own ideas. So I told my VIPs to buy the dip of Bitcoin, and I don't buy dips usually, but this time I felt like the scenario of bouncing was quite strong. So we bought at 78,500, the pure bottom. I was lucky as fuck, as you said. I got extremely lucky. I don't feel like a genius because of doing that. Okay. Yes, there is some skill, but I'm not a deep buyer. But the fact that we did that now is giving us a lot of opportunities and leeway, all right, to actually act upon whatever the market wants to do next. Okay. We have a lot of cushion, let's call it. Okay. And that's something I did on the VIP. So if people want that, all right, they want the guidance of what we do, to follow what we do and to understand how we do it, they should definitely click, all right, scan the QR code in the upper left side of this. If live, scan that now. It will take you to our landing page. You have 15% off. If you were here yesterday, you had a 20% off. You can actually go and watch yesterday's video to find that coupon for the
Yeah,
for
man, be sneaky, be sneaky. By the way, guys, if you have any question, you wanted to look on specific coins, you have some questions, you want to start a conversation here, drop them in the chat, guys. We are happy to help, happy to answer all questions. And by the way, don't forget to smash the like, guys, and subscribe and click the bell and share it in your Twitter, man. What else? What else? Now I'll tell you why. Also, I'm a bit more bullish, man, because the S&P looks like it wanna bounce, man. Like the S&P is not looks like it wanna drop, man. Like so Bitcoin is the little girl of the S&P. It's the little mistress of the S&P. The S&P bounce, Bitcoin gonna bounce. Bitcoin gonna bounce, and if the S&P dump, Bitcoin going to get wrecked. So as for now, it looks like the S&P. It looks like all markets. If you watch also, some leading like MSTR as well hit his 200-day MA. Many big stocks and big indices been hitting the 200 days or the 100-day or moving averages. So it looks prime for a bounce. Okay, prime for a bounce. That's how it looked like, man.
Look, I agree, man. And with what Trump said over here, he's giving the market what it needs, and probably he's going to say something good for the stock market as well. He's not going. He's going to pump his bags, man. He's going to pump his bags in the stock market too, dude. He doesn't do that, out of the curiosity, or not curiosity, the generosity of his heart. I don't know. But yeah, man, yeah, definitely. Look, I think actually crypto can decouple from stocks. At one point or another, if there is, right now there is some issues with all the firing happening in the United States, right? There's a lot of people losing their jobs because of Elon Musk and the Doge, whatever. So there can be somewhat of a slowdown, whatever, and tariffs, so less income to some companies. So it can be a slowdown, but it doesn't necessarily gonna drop into crypto this time. But I don't think it really matters for us. What matters is that right now, we had that bounce, we had liquidity coming back in, some trust in the market again, and in what Trump wants to do. And I think if what you said will happen, if price action will confirm, the trust, and hopefully we can actually get follow through, in action as well. That can send it, man. What do you think, CM? A question: if there is follow through, and the United States government, the government, not Trump, right, announces they're going to start a strategic crypto reserve, are you flipping bullish longer term?
Longer term, no, man. I am mega bearish after this rally will end. If we're gonna get a rally, I believe it's gonna be the top. It's gonna be a rug pull right after, and this is the last chance of people to sell their fucking bags, into the rally, man. And also the last chance to trade longs. Again, you might get a very, very aggressive, bounces after, with crypto, altcoins, stuff like that. But I think this is gonna be the last part of the bull run. Okay, I can show you the chart, man. The chart is screaming top. The chart screaming tops. And this is maybe we're gonna get the blow off top part of the whole rally, since 2023, the whole bull market. So again, people are not ready, man. Again, I would be love to be wrong, because there is nothing I want more than another year like 2021. In 2021, I printed so much money. It got stressed. It stressed me. Jobo, it stressed me. I didn't know what to do.
We talked about it, remember?
With my Binance account, I felt anxiety. I felt that I'm doing something illegal.
Illegal.
Man, you remember the Gala trade in the end of the cycle?
I remember the Gala trade, the Shiba trade,
Man,
the Sand trade.
That was like 100K position, man, for me. It was insane. And printing, brr. Man, the audience, I would love another bull run. I would love another bull run and a bull market till the end of the year. But I am responsible, and I see very, very a lot of signs that can be bearish for crypto, and we need to see. We need to monitor. But yeah, if we get a rally, keep an eye. It can be the final rally. It can be the blow off top of the cycle. Okay, guys. By the way, drop your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think this is gonna be the last rally? Do you think?
Tell us what do you think?
Do you think it is a dead cat bounce and we're gonna roll over like pieces of shit now to 30K? What do you think? Drop it in the chat. Do you think we're gonna get an alt season, or it's just another alt rally? Okay.
Alt rubbish.
Rubbish. What do you think? What do you think, man? Cheers with the coffee.
Yeah, cheers with the coffee. Look, I would love to hear our audience what they think. Maybe write it now, and if you're not watching the live, write it later. But CM, I would argue that with what happened yesterday, our audience is quite silenced today. Where are you, dear audience? What happened? Are you in shock?
They are rubbing their heads now. They are rubbing,
Yeah, man, they're in awe. They don't understand what to do. But
they don't know. They don't know, man. They are like, what just happened? Trump pump? the meme coins are pumping. Funny.
Look, I'm a happy camper, CM. We traded it successfully to the downside. We closed shorts after the announcement yesterday. We had like runners, maybe 20 to 15% only.
Closed it on Saturday. All my little shorts. Closed it on Saturday and went long on Saturday on a few names. Actually went long on some nice trade. Yeah, man. And now I'm long. I'm long buyers. I'm looking only for longs, man. Only for longs. Look, 12K. What to buy now? What to buy right now? Man, if you have 12K to invest, really join a service that give you trade alerts. If you don't know how to find trades, how to find trade ideas, you need everything you buy nowadays. You must have a stop in place before you even buy the shit coin. Okay, every shit coin you buy, you gotta have stops and you have to take profit, man. You don't want to lose money. Okay, you don't want to lose big money. Okay, so make sure you join a community of traders or get yourself a book or find a strategy that work for you and then buy what the strategy tells you. Okay, if you're just gonna ape in now to some rubbish shit coin, you might buy a rug pull. You know what I mean?
That's the problem with these kind of questions. Look, Simo, look, we love you. Thank you for coming and being our audience and listening to what we have to say. But this question means that you don't know what to do. You have no clue what to do in the markets, and that's basically gambling. Okay, me and CM, we won't give you picks, right? Because that's not what we do. We're not financial advisors over here. We try to give alpha. We try to give knowledge. We try to make sure that you guys understand what's happening and how you can best execute upon this, right? And even if you will go to other YouTubers that will tell you what to buy because they think like they know anything, probably you're going to lose money. Okay, so the best thing you can do with that 12K is, take your wife to a vacation or put it like, in the longer term, investment fund, IRA, wherever you are located, I don't know, or invest in some real knowledge, like to understand what you're doing. Me and CM will gladly, try to give you best educational service. And of course, we share our own trades for you to see what we do so you can learn from it. And it's, up to you if you can capitalize upon it or not. Scan the QR code, buddy. Scan the QR code in the upper left side. Go check it out for yourself.
Yeah, man. What a scammy, the pullback on the altcoins, the retest they're doing once Bitcoin is just dropping a little 2%, they are dropping back down. Like, what the fuck, man?
No,
Why
man,
are you, tell me why are they so scammy? Why they are so trashy? Crypto? Why?
that's crypto for
Why
you,
are they
buddy.
coming back down all the way back, man? Like, it's so funny, man. This market is so emotional. You can see the emotion. Oh no, Bitcoin pulling back. Oh no. It's so funny.
It's because of the uncertainty about was it real or was it fake. There's a lot of
But it's
fakes. It's
holding. But
fluff.
Bitcoin is holding, man.
Yeah.
It's not
But
making
but
sense.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? And we talked about this. Remember when we first got to 100K and Bitcoin got rejected like 5% or 4%, and altcoins were like 20% down, 25% down volatility. But then when Bitcoin really broke down a few days ago, broke like 10, 15% in 2 days, then altcoins broke 10, 15% as well. It was very kind of weird action, weird relationship. I understand that. But we need to understand.
What the fuck, man? This market is a scam, man. Really,
It's a crypto, man. It's crypto. That's
crypto, man.
But
Oh
dude,
boy.
it doesn't really matter, why. The fact is that yesterday was a rumor, or a
Yesterday
buy a rumor.
was a turning point. I think it was a turning point. I'm calling a turning point. I'm calling a bull run. You know what? I'm calling Bitcoin to 135K. I will show you why. I will show you my target now.
I
Guys,
love it.
I
Hey
show
guys,
guys,
CM
watch
right
this.
now,
Watch
we're gonna watch
Bitcoin.
it. CM is in our favor right now. Yesterday we talked about this, me and CM were in opposite sides. Now CM is with us. That means that we are on the right spot, ladies and
Look at that,
gentlemen.
man. This is the next leg up. Okay, you have the fib extension from the low here.
Let's go.
You take it here. You put it here. Boom, 135K. That's your target, guys. That's the blow off stop. Again, I might be completely wrong, but that's what I'm looking for, man. A rally now in March, April,
Man,
explosion. Why? I'll show you why. Look back. Okay, look back. These move here. We had two major legs. Okay, we had two major legs here. You had this leg. Okay, that was, call it a window of opportunity of December, November, October. That was amazing time to trade. And also here we had January, February, pretty much January, February, and till middle of March. Okay, so you had 2 windows of opportunity to trade crypto. Okay, now we had the November window. Okay, pretty much from here, November, November, December ish, November. Let's call it November. And now again, we calling for another window. Oh, what the fuck happened? We're calling for another window right now. Again, now your job as a crypto trader is to make as much money on this window. Again, if we get this window of opportunity, trading altcoins or Bitcoin, whatever you want to trade. And remember, watch out. If we get to this level, watch out, or maybe under. Okay, watch out for a blow off top scenario, because remember the Bitcoin seasonality. Okay, it's doing exactly what it did last year. Okay, and before that. Okay, what happened after it topped out? It went to a nasty correction. Okay, this time I believe after it's gonna top out, it will go to a bear market. That's what I believe, guys. Tell me what you believe down below.
Mr. CM, the bull, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Look, I will tell you, I want to tell people something, We have a naysayer here.
Look at this guy. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. No, we have a naysayer here. He's saying, "Where's the bear market, you little lady boy?" So he's calling you out, right? I will tell you something, Mr. Slim Shady, and I will tell all the audience something. If you were learning, about trading, and if that was your passion, like trading is my passion, right? And if you have read the amount of books that I read, for example, you would understand that those CM flips between kind of ideas, that's not a bad thing, right? It's actually a good trade for a trader. Okay, a trader needs to have a standing point for a trade, and he can flip from one standing point to another in just a couple of hours if the information changes, right? If information changes, a trader can update, his views about the market, right? And as CM said, short term, midterm, whatever, he still stands in the longer term, his view. But the shorter term, he flipped right now, and that's a good thing. Okay, it's not a bad thing when traders flip, because then you can change your positions. You can close positions you had, for example, shorts, take longs, and that's how you can be agile enough to make money on both sides. By the way, I think it was one of the interviews in the First Market Wizard book, CM, that someone asked, why is George Soros, everyone knows who George Soros is, right? And actually it was in the second Market Wizards book where he interviewed Stanley Druckenmiller, and he said, why is George Soros such a good trader, right? George Soros, everyone knows, multi-billionaire, one of the best traders on the planet. So Stanley Druckenmiller, another amazing trader, said this: he's such a good trader because he can flip his ideas in an instant. In the morning he can be short, at night he can be long if information changed, right? So people are going to try and call us out, for being, changing your mind. For example, where is the bear market? We didn't call for a complete bear market. What we call is for shorts, and we took shorts. We took that opportunities. We made money shorting. We closed shorts in the money, and now we flipped to another scenario. At least CM flipped. I did buy the dip only on Bitcoin. I didn't flip my scenario just yet. I need some more confirmation, as we talked in the beginning. But people just understand that the agility of being a trader, don't get stuck on the ideas. That's what, Slim Shady, you seem like that person that got stuck on an idea that you think that there's a sure thing something will happen. There's no reassurance in the markets. Learn to be agile. Learn to have a strong opinions and weakly held. That's what I say.
I didn't call. I said, listen, I never said Bitcoin is in a bear market.
That's true.
I said there is a risk Bitcoin will go in a bear market if it stays below the 200-day MA. Mr. Slim Shady, you are the lady boy. Your ears were full of wax or whatever.
He doesn't even listen. No, he doesn't even listen to him. It doesn't matter.
Just another
No, I like this kind. I like to be kind of called out because then I have a way to teach people, the right mentality. I
You
don't even
cannot
care.
teach. You cannot teach an old dog, man.
I'm not going to teach him. I'm going to teach the rest of the viewers that are with us,
Yeah, man.
how to think. Some people here, they are here to learn. Okay, and we said it many times about how a strong opinion needs to be held as a trader, but it needs to be weakly held, right? Why? Because when things flip and you are invalidated, you want to be out of that opinion, out of that trade, and on to the next trade, right? That's how we operate, right? And if people don't want that, this is not the channel for the hodlers. This is not the channel, for the moon buyers, right? We are here for the trading knowledge, all right? For the trading knowledge. And what I think, CM, you know, I think I'm pretty much, like that I've been, pretty much bullish on the crypto market. Yet, I still think that we do have more to go. And as I said, I got lucky. I bought Bitcoin at the complete utter bottom, right? With our VIPs. This was posted on my Telegram channel. Okay, so now we have leeway, and for me, it's quite easy, right? I'm making it as easy as possible. We have this trend line, all right? If we go above this trend line, right, and stand above it, for me, we're back in range. Okay, and that's good. If we do get a breakout above 100 and some build like this, I'm going to buy here, add here, and hopefully get another leg up. And as you said, 135, 150, 200, I couldn't care less, all right? But the fact is that if this happens on Bitcoin, the rest of the market will follow suit, okay? and and then things can go balonies, okay? Then we can get a big explosive euphoric move that we want to happen, right? I really want to have that euphoric move. Is it a sure thing just yet? It's not a sure thing. Nothing is a sure thing, as we say. But right now, with what Trump said yesterday, it just increased the probability of this happening slightly ever more, and that's what we wanted, okay? But let's wait for price action to confirm. Right now, we're still in that, retest. Maybe we get a rejection. We can close the day at the red. Tomorrow, wake up back at $85,000, and we'll just need more time to see, what market participants want to do, where the market will want to take us. Okay, so for me, I'm not, hyped about what happened yesterday. I'm happy about it because that's where I want the market to go. I want the market to go up. I want the market to go bazooka, banana, balonies. I don't care how you name it. I want it to explode because if it does, we'll just have all those beautiful opportunities to make money on the long side. And eventually, the fat lady is going to stop singing. And we said many times, we don't know when, right? And then we're going to go short again. That's the beauty of our strategy. That's the beauty of our agility. We make money in either market environment, right, CM?
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Well, man. Today, we guys, if you have any question, type the fucking question, man, because we're gonna wrap it up soon. If you're not gonna type a question, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward for this week to see if we're gonna get follow through up. If we're not gonna get follow through and it will close the week, let's say back down, that's not good. That's gonna be that's I, I will have to flip myself again to bear. You know what I mean? Again, short term.
Yeah. That's why I didn't flip my mentality yet, right? We talked a few days ago, mentality. I said, look, I'm looking for a potential bottom at the 78-ish, maybe a double bottom, maybe another leg a bit down, maybe to 74. But my stance was that we need to go up eventually. But what happened yesterday didn't change my view of, hard. I didn't think like, oh, this is what I was waiting for just yet. I was thinking to myself, oh, that's interesting. That's good that it's happening, but I still want price action to confirm. I still want price action to confirm these ideas because CM, let's be real here for just 1 second, CM. If this was a real thing, Bitcoin would have been, you know, crushing 100,000 and 10. We would wake up today to an all-time high breakout. 100% if the United States would have announced a real reserve, we would be right now at all-time highs, right? And that's not what happened. What happened is that, Mr. President, the chairman of in chief, which is an important guy, said something, but we all know that he likes to, say stuff when he wants to, and when he wants to act, he acts as well, right? And he didn't act yesterday. He just said something. That's why we didn't broke above $110,000. That's why Solana, XRP, and all those are correcting today, because it was just noise for now. And I understood that yesterday, by the way. I understood that yesterday, and that's why I didn't tell my memberships to
Wow. If
go
they're
all in.
gonna if, imagine they coming back down now and sweeping the lows, XRP, Solana, and ADA. That's gonna be a very bearish sign. Okay. So the audience need to watch as well. Stuff for the bear, don't only look for bull. Look for clues. Okay. This week is gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting how the crypto market will react to this weekend bounce, man. I liked it because it actually make a V bottom on the 200-day. A potential V bottom, because we fell very, very fast, and we snapped back up almost all the crash. So
Yeah.
for me, this is significant price action. It's not something that I can, and it's on Bitcoin. I'm looking at Bitcoin, and for me, it's like, hey, time to pay attention. Time to pay attention.
I get what you're saying.
Time to pay
I get
attention.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. For me, you're absolutely right, price action wise, but it came with a caveat for me that I understood that the price action is merely on speculation right now. So I just took it with a grain of salt. That's it. I just took it with a little bit of grain of salt. And I think both approaches are valid because we made money. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter views, flip-flopping. We don't care about that. What we care is that at the end of the day, can you execute upon your ideas? Can you take adequate risk upon your ideas? If you take too small risks, that's not enough. All right, that won't cut it. You won't make it as a trader. If you take too big risks, eventually you'll blow out, right? So you'll need to take adequate risk. If you do all these tactics and you have a strategy that tilts the edge in your favor just slightly, that's all we need. The execution and making money over time consistently. That's all that we need. Okay. And for all the folks that are listening to us, right? And by the way, thank you, Mr. Pritesh. We as well hope that people, actually listen to what we have to say, not from a biased view of we love a coin, hate a coin. Those people, for example, Casper lovers, they hate us because they have a view of what they think we're saying, which is not correct, right? But for our viewers, okay, what we're trying to say is that learn how to execute, all right, beautifully, with detaching from your own emotions and ideas. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter your emotions. What matters is to execute upon those ideas consistently. That's what you need to master. That's what you need to master. Okay. Mr. Pritesh said, as I'd say, don't date it, trade it. So Mr. Pritesh is saying that he said that, but I would argue that we said that, CM. But Pritesh, way to go for that. Thumbs up. We love that. We agree with you, Pritesh. Don't date, trade. I love it. I say that I'm a gold digger when it comes to coins. Only when it makes me money, I love it. When it stops making money, I ditch it. I'm a coin gold digger. CM, you seem very concentrated. Are you okay?
I'm looking on the charts, man. I'm just looking on the charts, waiting for maybe a question, but I don't know, man. People are drunk are as fuck from the weekend. I think they opened too much bottle of champagne on yesterday.
Oh, maybe today's live was a bit late as well. I don't know, maybe. But it happens.
Who cares, man? To ask a question or to say something on the chat, with your little fingers, you don't need energy, man. You just do. You can just do.
Oh, I just said maybe people aren't around, but I don't know how many people we have even live right now.
Probably,
yeah.
probably we have a lot of new guys because they're probably we have a lot of new guys and they're shy. They're like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. But
Don't be shy, ladies. Ask your questions. We're here to answer them as thoughtfully as we can, because that's what we try to be responsible for you, to give you responsible answers, give you our ideas and stuff. So don't be shy.
like the video, guys. Please like the videos. Please give us a like, subscribe, share it on your Twitter. Give us some love, guys. Give us some love. Don't be so stingy, you know? Uh, all right, man. I think we are done here for today. We're going to keep you posted. Do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I don't have too much to add. I'm all
Oh,
good.
oh, well, wait. They are always remember when I wanted to wrap it up. Like, oh, can you check this one? 30 minutes, man. Ask questions, ask questions. Then in the last second, hey man, can you look on this? Where have you been? Okay, let's look on the dominance. Okay, let's look on the dominance for Mr. Sergio Ahmada. Okay, where is the dominance? Let me show you the dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Look, the Moon Boys and the Lady Boys are calling for alt season. Okay, it's all over Twitter. They are calling for altcoin season, and we are not. Okay, we are not calling for altcoin season. Altcoin season. In order for to get an altcoin season, you need a breakdown crash on the Bitcoin dominance. You need to sweep that low here. Okay, for me to say okay, we are going in an alt season. Need the dominance to collapse like this. Okay, a collapse, and it's not looks like it's gonna happen, man. Again, I believe you're going to have an altcoin rally, but it's not going to be an altcoin season. Okay, that means Bitcoin will shine hard and many altcoins will rip with it. But because Bitcoin is so large and so massive and dominate the cycle, and institutions only buying Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance will keep going up, my friend. That's what I think. As long as this trend line is intact, you can see this is the bull trend line here. And by the way, to all the altcoins believers, all the believers, something to pay attention. This is a big double bottom for the Bitcoin dominance. So, in my opinion, in the next couple of years, man, this is a big long-term prediction. Altcoins are going to disappear. A lot of altcoins are going to disappear, get wiped out, and completely disappear as Bitcoin will regain its dominance, man. That's what I think. Dominance is here to go up, to stay. The altcoin season of last cycles will probably not going to come back as long as the dollar is still strong. If the dollar will start collapsing, maybe you have a chance. Maybe. But
Look, Sam, there are like 40 million coins right
yeah, they
now.
just print in more and more.
They're
Every,
just
every week
I
I see
think
more coin and more coin.
no, I think the rate of new coins is outrageous. I think by now there are a couple of 100,000 new coins a day, maybe even
Damn,
more. Okay,
damn,
it's
man.
just you can't get a real altcoin season with so many coins. I really think that it's over for a full blown alt season because you just have too many coins. You can have trading periods where alts will shine, and I think it will be narrative based. I don't think it will be a full blown alt season anymore, right? Maybe that's a prediction, that I'm comfortable, kind of saying, because it's not about price or anything like that. It's about understanding that there is not enough liquidity to have a full blown alt season. There won't be anymore because there are just too many coins. So what I do think will happen, narrative based, just like we had a full blown meme coin season for a year. All right, I think the meme coin sector made like 2,000% overall in the past 2 years before this last crash. Right, so meme coin sector had a huge altcoin season for a while. AI narrative and coins, they had their time to shine, right? But most other ones, not as much, right? So I do think it's going to be narrative based mostly. And of course, some individual coins, are going to blast, because they have some beautiful things within them that, people are searching or, they're hoping, and they have a beautiful communities and whatever, right? But, that's my 2 cents about altcoins. I'm not even waiting for it. I don't even care about it. What I care is about executing upon the best trades that we will find either to the short side or to the long side. Hopefully, long side. I want longs to print. I do want longs to print, ladies and gents. I do want, Bitcoin. I would love Bitcoin to fly to 150, 200, because then I know liquidity is up there. People are making money. People are happy. People are buying shit, pumping shit up. And eventually they will miss the selling signal of the euphoric phase. And of course, then it will be our trigger to start shorting, because we will note a slight shift in character. So I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting.
All right, man. We checked the dominance. Thank you guys for watching. Smash the like, leave a comment, share it on your Twitter, subscribe, click the fucking bell. We see you in the next episode. Remember, no edge.